Let's go live. They said, let's go live. We are live, live. Hello, good morning, everybody. Good Sunday morning. We are here. We are live. I'm in the car. I'm not doing this my regular way. I'm on the move. I gotta take care of this, that, and the other thing. I gotta go see my mother, get her situated. And here we go. All right. Hello there, Tammy C. Good morning, Stephen Marinello. I am riding, so I may not be able to entertain the chat like I typically do. Hello, Big Bones. And I'm not in my county. I'm in a 200,000 mile Toyota, so it may be a little louder than usual. Hopefully, I get my car back tomorrow. Hello, Don. How are you? Actually, is who home now? My mother. My mother's home, but she's not well. Oh, my mother. She's not. She's not doing so great, but she is home. So my brother took care of her this morning. Now I gotta go. It's what we do, especially mama's boys. It's what we do. So yeah, it's a little more noisy. I'm in a Toyota, not in a Cadillac, so it's a little different. I can get my car back right now, but we're still trying to work on that level. Now, Miku, I'm obsessed with the level of my of the ride. I want it higher. They got to figure it out. There's a sensor in there that lowers it down to resting spot, and that resting spot is a little too low, and just having them troubleshoot it. So while I have my mother's car, we could take our time trying to rectify the situation. The car is fixed. Everything is perfect. I'm just being a pain in the ass. Well, the mechanic is just being a pain in the ass because he wants it. He wants it up higher too. So, just a little interesting fact to you: the shocks fill up with air. They're air resistant hydraulic, and then the compressor holds it up while the car is at rest. The compressor locks it in, holds it up, and then it comes down to a resting spot. The resting spot is too low for me. And I may be out of my mind, but that's just how I feel. What's up, Sonny? How are you? Come on. So it's Sunday. I'm gonna go to my mother's for a little bit. I'm gonna try to make mass a little bit later, and I got something going on today, so I won't be able to do the Godfather show at 2 o'clock. My show this morning was about The Opportunist. We're gonna save that for another day. I did not expect getting out of the house this quick, so I was gonna do my coffee show, but I had to shape up and get right out. So that's the situation right now. I'm going to hit some bumpy roads in a minute because they're still trying to work on this Route 346 in North Jersey. It's a little bit of a mess. They're wrapping up probably a 5 year construction project. It's getting ready to wrap up, and they got to pave all the roads now. So we got a little bumpy roads coming up. It's just the way it is. Nothing we can do. Hello, Teresa Murphy. Teresa, what do we got going on today in the world of baseball? Is Ryan pitching today? I know he had a good night the other night. Good day, good outing. So is he? Oh, there you go. You answer my question as I ask it. I'm way ahead of you, girl. I'm always. Ah, my mother's home, but she's not doing great. So look, she's not terminal. She doesn't have anything like that, but she's not doing well. So, all right, good. Thank you for that information, Teresa. I'll set my Twitter and follow. I'll follow all the updates. Basically, Twitter gives me pitch by pitch on Ryan. I don't like to keep their Twitter open all the time. They post way too much. They're worse than me on YouTube. The Twitter for Ryan's team is worse than Tommy Sting's YouTube. Get that? Hold on. I'm going to hit a bump here. So we're on bumpy roads. Thank you. Appreciate that. The problem is when you say you're tired. When they say they're tired, it's a problem. I was saying this last night on my show. Oh boy, when I said I was tired, he lost his shit on me. He went ape shit on me when I said I was tired. I think he might have called me and said, "Stiggs." I don't know if it was live. Last night, Tiki said it was live, but when we say we're tired, there's two different types of tired. Like I'm tired today. Yeah, there's two types of tired. Teresa, you know this how this goes. I'm tired because I worked hard today. I'm a little tired, need a nap. Then there's the I'm tired. It's like when somebody's sick. Oh, hey, Johnny's sick. All right, he's sick. And then there is, Johnny's sick. He's sick. And then there's, hey, Johnny's sick. And you could tell in the tone. Yeah, I keep her going. Absolutely, keep her brain is flawless, perfect. So I keep her going. Sure. So you got to keep the brain stimulated. You know what I actually do, Teresa? You know what I actually do? I let her do a lot of my bills. Yes, I can do it. Hello down there. Good morning. I can do my bills if I really had to, but I'm not that smart with that stuff. I'm not good with it. I don't really know how to do a checkbook. I don't know how to do any of that stuff, right? Cash. I can do cash. But as far as like, checkbooks and shit like that, no, I'm not good at that. So I give her the task. Since I've been divorced, I keep my mother, her brain going, stimulate her brain by handling my bills, and I give her the cash. She pays my rent. She does this. She does that. I'm a mama's boy, right? I'm a mama's boy. You know, and you know exactly what I mean, Tammy. There's the she's sick. Yeah, it's like the beginning. Then there's the she's sick. Yeah, she's sick. And then there's like, well, she's sick. She's sick, and you could tell. So anyway, I keep her brain stimulated by letting her handle some of my things. Yeah, basically just the rent. I let her handle my rent. She writes the check for me. I give her the cash. So I keep her brain going. Done. I mean, you can't just let them sit there because when I was listening to Tindu and Edwin and Ralph this morning, they were saying, well, Edwin was saying, well, he had to get off abruptly, but hello, Joey. I saw you last night, Kujin, but I had to bang out. I saw you last night. Yeah, right. Right. So yeah. So this morning they were saying you got to get out, you got to do things, you got to keep moving, and he's right. Yeah, I keep her brain going, Teresa. I'm in tune. I'm really in tune. So I try to keep her going. Yeah, she's good with that. When they say they're tired, it's a problem. I'm like, Mom, you know what it means to us when you say you're tired? Do you know what it means? We don't want to hear that. We don't want to hear you're tired. But she's had a rough life with us. We had a rough life together. So whatever it is, it is. I can understand my mother being tired. I got to tell you, man. I don't know how she does it. I don't know how she did it. She had a rough life, my mother. Sorry for the noise, guys. I'm in a loud car. Hello, ALV. Nice to see you. But she was always out up until now. So as Dindo was saying this morning, and Edwin was saying this morning, you got to keep your mind, your body, and soul moving. You have to do things. You got to use your brain. You got to use your body. You got to do things, right? Mental is big in the physical. Right? Oh, you play cards? Yeah. 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 So when my father-in-law got dementia, I stayed with him the whole time. Hey, when my father-in-law got dementia, I was just saying how you said you got to go out, you got to keep your brain going, keep your body going. Everything works together. You can't lay down. You can't just say that. I was just saying, my mother said she's tired, And I remember when I said I was tired, you lost your marbles on me. You went bananas on me because I was just tired. Yeah, I was having a bad day. Tired, but there's two tires. There's two tires. But anyway, it's Sunday. Easy like Sunday morning. It's a beautiful day. I'm going to try to go to the Cathedral Basilica in Newark if I can fit it in. Hey, I don't think I know. I remember. I remember when I said that. And TT reminded me last night. It was on a live show that we did that. She was in my chat last night. So that's what she said. No, mom's, my mother says she's tired, and so that's where I'm on my way to right now. So I'm a big mama's boy. She's had a tough life. We've had a tough life together. I didn't have that. I was not as fortunate as many of you are. Not you here. Many people are. I was not that fortunate. I did not have that cookie cutter existence that come home from work. Daddy comes home from work. I did not have my mother say to me, "I'm calling your father when he comes home," because there was none. There was my mother. Right? Yeah, it's just I could squeeze it in at around 12 if you would like to, and I could do it later tonight if you'd like to. But I'm pushing the envelope to do it. Like I said, I cannot, and this is a good example. I cannot let YouTube, take over my life. YouTube is secondary. There's going to be time, so you guys can do it if you like. I mean, it's totally up to you guys. I do say the show must go on. I do say that, but Anthony, you have to be comfortable. It's your platform, and you want to keep that playlist consistent. It's totally your call. You know. So I'll tell that to you guys. I'll tell that. Yeah. Go for it. Do it. Yeah. I got things with my mother. I got serious things going on, so I definitely would be a struggle for me to do it. Nice weekend. Great day for football up here. Nice. These are the things you got to do. So it's up to you guys. Yeah, I can't. I got a lot going on today. So that's the situation. Yeah, you got it, LP. It's your call. It's your show. You do what you feel. I understand the consistency. I get it. I get it. You do what you feel. Yeah. Sometimes it's going to be these days, I'm out and about. Yeah, I'm on the way to my mother's right now. Yeah, my brother's just left for baseball all day. My nephew plays baseball, trying to make that magic. You know how that travel baseball goes, Therese. So they're out for baseball all day. My brother's out for baseball all day, so I'm going to be with my mother. I really want to get the mass. All kinds of things. I know. Better believe. Better believe. Toro, no doubt. Toro, how was dinner last night? Did you have a good time? You were in Sheepshead Bay last night, right, Toro? How was it? Did you have a good time? I got about another 10, 15 minutes. Yeah, so my nephew's doing all of that. He's a catcher, actually. Ryan's a pitcher, and my nephew is a catcher. Isn't that interesting? Oh, T-ball. Wow. Yeah. Good. I'm glad you had a good time. Well, that's what they were. That's what Bingo was saying today. You got to take the other half out, because if you don't take the other half out, you ain't gonna have no other half. You got to entertain. You can't just get dull and content in a relationship and sit home. Dean Duke made a good point this morning on that one show. You can't just sit around. The old lady wants to go out. The old man wants to go out. People want to do. They don't want to be like a men's and and sit on the couch. right? They want to go out a little bit. It could be to her favorite store. Say, okay, honey, let's go to Home Goods. That's what Dean did yesterday is exactly what you're supposed to do. Well, what he was saying today. You got to get out. Well, he mentioned the other half, which I believe is enormous. Enormous. You got to do it. Otherwise, you won't have another half. Right? Right? So, it's true. This is 100% true. Ladies, this goes for ladies too. If the guy if the guy has a game he wants to watch at 2 o'clock, that's something that he likes to do. Now, if he's a lazy bastard and just lays on the couch all the time, that's one thing. But if on a Sunday your man wants to watch that Steelers game at 2 o'clock, yes, I said Steelers. Yes, I said Steelers. Yes, I said the Steel Curtain, but not today, Steel Curtain. All right, I'm talking about Terry Bradshaw, Mean Joe Green, Franco Harris. I'm talking about the 70s. All right, they beat Dallas. That's what I'm talking about, not today's Steelers. Anyway, it's the Steelers. So when that man wants to sit on the couch at that one moment for 2 hours, 2 or 3 hours, make it a party. Make him some dip. Make him some nachos. Go with it. But guys, when that lady, you know what that lady likes? She wants to go look at backyard furniture. She wants to go to Caldors. She wants to go to Bradley's. She wants to go to 5 and 10. You got to take her out there, and then maybe go for a nice soda pop. Hey, babe, let's go for an ice cream cone. What is 3 o'clock in the afternoon? Yeah, but let's just go for an ice cream cone. If you don't do that shit, you ain't gonna have a girl. And if girls, you don't do that other shit, you ain't gonna have a guy. Because the cleanup woman, she's coming around. And guys, she's gonna get bored with you. She's gonna get bored with you, and you'll be alone. I've always done fun things. Oh yeah, let's go here. I always say pick up, let's go. I don't need a plan. Let's go. I go to Little Italy for a sip of espresso and come right back. Just stupid random shit. Yeah, so all those sports things like that. Soccer, my son couldn't do it because just wasn't gotta get them out and busy. Everybody's got to be out and busy. You got to be busy, right, Thing Do? You got to be busy all the time. You got to stimulate your brain all the time. You got to do something. If it's watching a football game, at least you're using your brain. You're not a lazy bum sitting there. At least you're using your brain, your feelings, your thoughts, everything. Very important. Very important. Well, I am in a tin can. I'm in a 200,000 mile Toyota. I am. Sorry. I said it. What do you want me to do? Sometimes you're not going to get perfection from me, Carmela. Sometimes no perfection. Is this that annoying, guy? Should I shut it down? Is it not good? Are you saying, I can't listen to this? I don't know. Shit. I apologize for that. I apologize for that. Where's Mr. Edwin? I have a video loading. I have a StreamYard YouTube tip from Tommy Sticks loading right now. Check it out when you get a chance. Oh my God. Yeah. Good. Carmela's saying, get off. You're not good. Carmela's like, get out of there. You're a garbage show. Brian, hello, Brian. Good morning. I'm glad I came on. I got to see a few of you guys. I got about another 5, 10 minutes. Then I got to bang off. Yeah, it's fine. Okay. You know, yeah. It's much different because I'm in a 200,000 mile car. In my car, you hear no noise. There's a difference in Cadillac riding and any other car. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie. This is proof right now. When I'm driving in my car, you think you're in my living room. When I'm driving in another car, you could hear road noise. It's very interesting, isn't it, guys? Hello, Patty Bailey. Hope you are well. I hope that you are well this morning. You feeling okay? So I was on last night for a little bit. I went on a booze cruise yesterday. My friend owns a booze cruise business at the Jersey Shore in Brielle, New Jersey. So he owns a bar in Hoboken and a bar on the water down there in Brielle, and we went out on a booze cruise. It's great. But that goes back to Dean's point. Get out there and do something. Now, you don't have to get shit-faced annihilated, but get out there. Go for that ice cream cone. Well, you're losing umpires by saying, right? You're losing umpires. Just understand, there's going to be no officials left. You guys, these parents that question umpire's call, shut up. Shut the fuck up. It's youth sports. Stop challenging the ref. Stop challenging the umpire. The call is not going to be reversed. No, I won't go to Long Beach Island. Get out. Oh, was it? Yeah, I'm not a Long Beach Island person. That's for the, I think the rich and famous go there. That's not my place. Long Beach Island, that's got all down there. I'm a seaside guy. Anyway, Brielle. Yeah, I was in Brielle. LBI is for, I think, a different class of people. It's not the blue collar crowd. Brielle is in between. It's mixed. Everything. Well, you got to be an ignorant motherfucker, and I'm going to say it just like that, to challenge a referee, especially with youth sports. You're challenging an official, you're really showing your kid something. You're showing him that you're a fucking animal and you have no respect for authority. Respect, respect, respect the umpire, the referee, and stop criticizing them because they could be home with their family instead of umpiring our kids. Now we have a real shortage right now, and I want to start refereeing wrestling. I want to referee wrestling. But I'm hesitant because of the parents, because parents are fucking nuts. So I'm hesitant. Now we don't have referees for wrestling tournaments. We don't have umpires for baseball games. We don't. Now we're getting into coach reffing, coach umpiring. Because not you, because of these fucked up parents out there that yell at the officials. Teacher, show some respect. So what, it was a bad call. Okay. You're going to get a bad call your way one day, too. Stop the ignorance. Stop questioning the umpires. Please. I'm telling you from a coach's perspective. Stop. Stop. It's horrible. And I was a coach. Oh. Lacrosse coach, wrestling coach, I coached. Football volunteer, I did everything. And these fucking parents that are ignorant. Where are you going with this kid? Is he going to the NFL tomorrow? So he stepped over the line. Ma, get cuts. You really going to argue with me over third, fourth grade football? Are you out of your mind? You're going to argue with me about a low inside pitch for sixth grade baseball? Oh, you talk to me when your kid's a Yankee, young lady. You ignorant man. You talk to me when you're in, yeah. Well, and when they, in wrestling, I said to the referee, I said, what do you do when they challenge you, these ignorant bastards? He says, well, coach or parent, I just didn't see it that way. What are you going to say to them? Skip, I can't read the whole thing, but it just looks like you agree. So we're losing umpires, we're losing referees, we're losing officials because of these douchebag parents that think their kid's going to the NFL. And you may get one kid that's going to the NFL, but guess what? That play was not a make or break play to get your kid to the NFL, MLB, NHL. Right? We're going to end up with a digital. We're going to end up with digital referees. Watch, it's coming. And it's your fault. Not you. It's the parents' fault. Because that was a nice little gig for a middle-aged guy and young guy starting to coach, was starting to referee. Beautiful job. Nice job. I would love to do it. I love wrestling. I would love to referee wrestling, but I gotta say, man, I cannot do it. Yeah. Can't get upset over it. I mean, these people are nuts. Yeah. They are nuts. I will never do it. They might go, oh shit, what was he doing? That was a wrong call. You could say it to your husband, your wife, your kid, whatever's next to you. But you cannot disrespect the ref. It's not good. No good. Just my thought. Well, we have a private school here in New Jersey called Del Barton. The rich and famous go to Del Barton, right? They're either going to Wharton next or Harvard or something like that, Cornell. And those coaches, those parents are so ignorant. I'm gonna say it like it is. It's called the Del Barton School. Actually, Volpe came out of Del Barton, but they're nice people. Yeah, that's crazy, Teresa. Oh, Tammy, you can't do that. Okay, good. At least you learned. At least you learned, right? At least you learned. But it's listen, it's a natural thing to do with your kid out there. Natural thing to do. I get it, Teresa. That's crazy stuff. But now, if you got to defend yourself, that's a different story. You know what I mean? You got to defend yourself a little bit. Got some crazy ass people out there. Crazy people. So that's just a good chat. A nice little talk this morning. This is great Sunday morning talk. Yeah, yeah, the disrespect. I mean, you can't take it. You cannot take it. You gotta. It's terrible. I've seen it. I've seen people follow referees to the car, get their name, get the number, and just it's not good, man. It's really not good. It's crazy. Good chat, guys. Great topics. You guys brought up some really nice topics today. I do appreciate it. I do have a video loading on my channel right now about it's a StreamYard YouTube tip. Just take a look at it. I learn, I post. I learn, I talk. Yeah. So I'll watch wrestling this year as a spectator, and then I'll see if I want to referee next year. I should get certified. I should do it. I should get certified. I love it. Teresa, that's crazy stuff. It's crazy stuff. Tammy, at least you learned. Everything is a lesson. Everything we do, we learn. We learn. So it's good that you learn. Now, wrestling's a different story. The women are yelling and screaming. Mat moms are out of control. My ex-wife was screaming, not mad, but rooting, cheering. And when my son was on the defensive line, tackling people, you could hear my ex-wife yelling, "Get him, Stiggs! Come on, Stiggs, get him!" I hear my ex-wife yelling with a big, loud Italian voice. So, so interesting stuff. Good conversation, guys. I do appreciate it. I want that live with StreamYard thing off my screen right there. It's all good stuff. Yeah, Teresa. Yeah, you got to cheer, right? I mean, you got to cheer. They got to hear you cheering. Pass some White Castle. How do you pass White Castle without having one? Is that possible, ladies and gentlemen? Passing White Castle? They do, Nick. Oh my God, yeah. Yeah. Tammy's making gravy sauce, whatever you want to call it. How do you pass White Castle? I smell it. Oh my own. It's what time in the morning? 8:30. But I smell White Castle. What do you do with that? I'll make my mother a nice cup of coffee. White Castle, I just passed it, Teresa. Order for all of it. Oh, make gravy on Friday night. Oh God, White Castle. Oh, how am I going to get out of this neighborhood without getting a White Castle? Steak. Nice, nice. Right. Yeah, yeah. Well, AOV makes the decision on his show. It's whatever he wants to do. We could do it as a pre-record, fellas, if you'd like, but I gotta bow out today, so yeah. So yeah. All right. So I'm entered the neighborhood. Yeah. So White Castle is around the block from my mother. My mother lives. My brother made a mother-daughter house, and my mother lives in a connected house with my brother. So on Sunday they're typically home all day. They're around, but baseball's here, so it's gonna be a little different. You know, that's the situation there. Hit the like on the way out. Thank you, Sharice. Appreciate that. Yeah. So I'm a thinker, and I think in advance of some things, and you gotta. Sometimes you can't do that. Don't go too far because take it at the moment. Sometimes you don't want to think too far, and because you can, when you think about things that are far off and not present, you don't focus on the present, and you could kind of miss things. You know. Yep. Ryan today. Yep. Yes. Thank you guys. So Ryan will be on at 1. As soon as I get off with this, I'll set my Twitter. Guys, at the very least, if you're on the Twitters, I don't know what to search. Do you just search the flying? I don't know what you search, Teresa. It's already in my Twitter, so I don't know, so I can't go look right now. Rich, what do you search? I don't know what you search on Twitter, but it's on Twitter, and they give updates. And Ryan's picture is up right now. Spiky, hello, Spiky. Nice to see you, Spiky. Yeah, you can search fun. Spiky, I want to congratulate you on your sobriety. I follow you deeply, and I am proud of you, Spiky. We've been in some of these different communities for a long time, so Spiky, congratulations to you. I do like that. I do like to see things like that. So Spiky, God bless you. Blessings to you. I'm going to speak on behalf of everybody on my YouTube channel. We wish you the best. Keep keep it strong. Another 24, Spiky. All right, another 24 for you. You got it. You understand, Spiky? Listen to Tommy Stiggs. Another 24. 24 at a time, kiddo. 24 at a time, Spiky. That's what we do here. Tommy Stiggs is in tune to everything. You might not see me everywhere, but I am in tune to everything. I know what most of my people have going on. So, Spiky, I think about you often. I wish you well, and I'm gonna predict 100% success for you. So success is measured in so many ways. This is awesome stuff right here. Thank you, Nick. I pay attention to my people. I knew Ryan was coming on today. I know Spikey reaching those milestones one day at a time. You know what I mean? I know these things. I try, Nick. I try to be in tune. I'm not the best at what I do. In fact, like I said, I still don't know what I'm doing. You're learning with me. You're learning with me. So this is what I'm a sincere individual, and I don't compliment myself, but I'm in that aspect. I feel like I'm sincere with a lot of those things, and I feel like they're very important. God, things like that make me happy, Spiky. So simple. I'm glad I didn't log off 10 minutes ago, Spiky. All right. Wow, beautiful. God bless you. I'm sorry if I embarrass you, Spiky, but sometimes things like this make a person, really say, "I got this. I got this." Like when that old bullshit yesterday about I got your back stuff, you know? You got it. We're with you. Spiky, please drop in here more often for positive vibes. This is where you need to be for that positivity. You're going to get it here. You're going to get it here, Spiky. I just shocked the shit out of this group right now. And I only have a few people watching. But I shocked the shit out of each and every one of you. And who expected me to just go right there? You never know what you're going to expect in the social club. That's my point about this show. I could take this show. Sammy the Bull got clipped. Somebody's fighting addiction. Ba 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 ba. I can use big names. I don't do it. I don't do titles. You want to know what's going on? You stop into the social club because the buzz is not on the street around here. The buzz is in the social club. No, I know you're not embarrassed. I just probably caught you off guard. I know I caught my crew off guard, but that's what happens in the social club. That is what happens here. Thank you, Nick. Appreciate that. Every day we work on our obituary. You take that to the bank. Every moment of every day, every word we say, every action we do, every reaction to an action, everything we do is towards our afterlife. Remember such and such? Yeah, he was good, but he was a little ignorant. Remember such and such? Yeah, she was good, but she was a filthy whore. You know what I mean? There's all these different things that add to our obituary. And what's that? Eulogy? Eulogy? What's that thing? Eulogy? The eulogy? All right, so that's what happens. That's how it goes. All right, guys, I have to log out. All right, thank you all. This was kind of awesome for me. Let me speak selfishly. This was kind of awesome for me. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to log off. Wish you all well. Spiky, thank you for stopping in. Teresa, good luck to Ryan. Patty, hope you're feeling well. Toro, you can have some Metamucil today because you had a big meal last night. Dindu, cut the grass, walk the dog, do your thing. Don, I don't know, go have 14 espressos. Tammy C, go stir the gravy. And hey, that's it for me. BK Skip. Thank you for stopping by, BK. I do appreciate it. As always, all of you, your presence is a present. Tommy Sticks checking out. Wishing you all a blessed Sunday.